Okay, this is the P2 paper from June 2023. It's question number 11, which is the last question on the paper. This is a sequences and series question. We're going to have some work on recurrence relations up here. We're going to have some work using the sigma notation down there. So let's read it through and make a start. It tells me that sequence U123 is defined by this set of information up here where A and B are constants, and it wants me to work out what's U2 going to be and what's U3 going to be. So just a quick reminder about how these recurrence relations work. U to the n plus 1 is always the next term in the sequence. How do I get the next term in the sequence? Well, I always apply a rule over here. This particular time, we're going to take our current number in the sequence and multiply it by A, and then do B minus that product will give us our next one each time. Probably easier to see in operation, so let's do A part 1. So first of all, it tells me that U1 is equal to 3, and then it asks me to find U2, but U2 is going to be B minus A multiplied by my previous term. So A multiplied by 3, A3, we're not going to say A3, are we? We're going to say 3A there. Straight away, that's it for U2. U2 is not particularly difficult to work out, so done. And then part 2, working out U3, we'll follow the same process. U3 is B minus, and it's going to be A times my previous term. And my previous term was B minus 3A this time. So that's the answer. We just need to tidy that up a little bit. They wouldn't let you just leave it like that. What does that work out to be? B minus AB, and be careful, plus 3A squared. So that's equal to U3. So we've done U2 and U3. And then it says, okay, given that this summation is true here, the sum of UN from 1 to 3, that works out to be equal to 153. But also this second piece of information, that B is A plus 9, can we try and derive this quadratic? Yeah, hopefully let's have a look at what this first part means. So it said the sum from n equals 1 to 3 of UN. Well, what does that mean? That means the sum of U1 plus U2 plus U3. So U1 plus U2 plus U3. All I'm doing is putting n equals 1, n equals 2, n equals 3. 3 is the last term there. So they're telling me that's equal to 153. Well, we know those three terms from the first part of the, in fact, I can see them on the screen there. U1 is 3, U2 is B minus 3A, and U3 is B minus AB plus 3A squared. So the sum of all those is equal to 153. If I want my quadratic just in terms of A's, I'm going to use the fact that B is equal to A plus 9. That was the second thing they told me, so I can substitute that in as well. So I'm going to get 3 plus B minus 3A plus B again, minus A times B plus 3A squared equals 153. Now that is going to tidy up to equal to that quadratic. Just take a little bit of time over it. What am I going to do? I'm going to just tidy up that bit there. You can do it in whichever way you want now. 3 plus 9 is 21. Those two A's cancel, I'll get 21. What have I got? A plus A minus 3. So no, they don't cancel. I get minus A from that, don't I? And then I'll actually multiply out this bit here as my second part. So that's going to be minus A squared minus 9A plus 3A squared equals 153, and you do pretty much whatever you want to get to the final answer here. That works out to be 2A squared minus 10A minus 132 equals 0 if I tidy all that up, and then dividing everything by 2, this last step is A squared minus 5A minus 66 equals 0. Just don't rush too many steps to get to something when we're trying to prove it, simply because they might dock a mark for you if they think you've jumped to the answer too quickly. And then part C says, once we've done all that, can we find the largest possible value for U2? Yeah, well, it depends on what A is, doesn't it? So let's work out A first of all. So we've got a squared minus 5a minus 66 is equal to 0. That factorises, okay, a minus 11, a plus 6 equals 0. So I'm going to get a equals 11, or I'm going to get a equals minus 6. Let's try both of those to see what u2 is going to be. Well, if a is equal to 11, and remember that b is a plus 9. Oops. B is equal to a plus 9, so b is equal to 20. So if I've got a is 11 and b is 20, u2 was b minus 3a. So that'll be 20 minus 3 lots of 11. That's going to work out to be minus 13. Let's try a equals minus 6. It might be there was a cleverer way at the start of working out which one was quicker, but I can't be bothered. Let's just do the pair of them. I'm not going to lose any marks. It only takes a couple of seconds. B is going to be equal to 3 if a is equal to minus 6. So again, u2 will be b minus 3a again. So this time that's going to be 3 minus 3 lots of minus 6, which is 3 plus 6. Yeah, that's going to be the bigger one then, isn't it? So that's going to be 21. So biggest value for u2 largest is equal to 21. Yep, so that's question 11 done. Nice question with lots of different parts of the sequences and series working there. Hopefully that all makes sense to you all.